Hello there. A good friend once mentioned to me that in order to achieve greatness, you need to have a plan and not enough time. I often actually try to operate from that. So basically, I just thought, well, as long as I've got a plan, then I can manage any situation. But actually, what I've come to realise is that meaningful performances are more worthwhile than trying to create greatness. Like the pursuit of greatness is such a subjective thing. What you can, do instead is to try and create a meaningful performance. And so, in order to create a meaningful performance, you do need time, which is actually the opposite of what Bernstein said, and you need madness. So you don't need a plan and not enough time. You need time and madness because you can't create something if you don't have time. I think it's fairly obvious, isn't it? But the point about madness is, what does madness represent? It represents a side of self which is unbridled, which is spontaneous, which is impulsive, which is very emotional, which is illogical and irrational. And if you think about it, the entertainment that we tend to like is silly. It's irrational. We like even watching dramas and films about relationships which are just unexpected. We don't like watching the normal. So that's why I think that great drama, there is the word great, but very good, meaningful drama is effectively representing some kind of madness. And that's why I think in order for the work of art itself to contain madness, the creator has to be in touch with madness. And this is actually the kind of crazy thing is, I'm producing Sweeney Todd and Madame Butterfly, and I've chosen both of those because they connect to my own feeling of madness. As in, when I've experienced the opera and the musical respectively, I have connected to a feeling of my own madness. And but because I'm producing it and I'm doing my own adaptation and staging of, it's coming from me. It's coming from my madness. It's coming from my perception and my emotions, and that's what I'm creating. And it's like, and the thing is, I actually know it's going to work. Like, I'm so set on it because I've done semi-staged performances, concert performances for 2 years prior to this, and I basically effectively achieved my vision for both of those. But I didn't have much vision because it was a concert performance. With it being semi-staged, effectively there's more vision. So more of my madness is going to come out in this, and I'm going with that. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, just come and watch my Staines Opera Night, and you will experience my madness enacted. And I guarantee it'll be authentic, because if something feels right, it feels weird, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, I'm absolutely stepping out of my comfort zone, and I'm actually making my non-comfort zone, my discomfort zone, I'm making it weirdly comfortable, because I'm basically normalizing a sense of madness in the creation of art. But in order for me to do that, I've had to allocate sufficient time. So that's why it's working. It's going to work. I mean, I'm going to do nothing else for 3.5 weeks but this opera. I'm not doing anything else. I'm even going to take money out of my savings. But because I'm just totally channeling my madness on every level.